Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to Health Angel Solutions, your go-to source for hormone and diabetes solutions. Let's be straightforward. The food you consume is crucial if you're trying to control your blood sugar levels or reduce obstinate weight, particularly that belly fat, isn't it? Here's the problem, though. Being ketogenic is not required. Coding your spreadsheets and meals, purchasing $100 worth of supplements from Instagram, and so forth. Real food is the majority of the stuff that truly helps. The items that are readily available at the supermarket and do not require a nutritionist's degree. In order to help you balance your blood sugar, I've included 7 of the greatest foods in this video. The second is managing your hunger. The third is lowering inflammation. Yes, aiding in your weight loss. After that, these are the topics I will discuss. Sauerkraut is number 1. The second is arugula. Salmon caught in the wild comes in third. Cod liver or cod liver oil comes in at number 4. The fifth is a hamburger made with grass. Walnuts are number 6. Extra virgin olive oil comes in at number 7. However, don't simply dip out after taking the list. Stay put because I'm not only going to call you names. I'll teach you exactly how much to eat, when to eat it, and how to incorporate that into a healthy diet that works for regular people. All right, let's get started. Sauerkraut is number 1. That is crucial for inflammation and gut health. Isn't that a fermented cabbage? It may sound strange, but it does wonders for your blood sugar and intestines. Why? It contains probiotics that help lower insulin resistance and inflammation, fiber that slows blood sugar spikes, vitamin C, actually more than oranges per gram, and vitamin K2, which helps keep your arteries clear and transport calcium into your bones. Here's the thing, though. Everything else suffers when your gut is irritated. This encompasses your hormones, blood sugar, and desires. Restoring a healthy gut flora is crucial for curing insulin resistance, and sauerkraut aids in this process. How do you utilize it now? Add a couple spoonfuls to your meat meals, salads, or eggs, in my opinion. It doesn't need to be cooked. Simply because the beneficial microorganisms are killed by heat. Therefore, try to consume 1 to 3 teaspoons daily, particularly with meals. Just be sure to obtain the raw, unpasteurized variety from that refrigerated section rather than the shelf-stable vinegar garbage. It has a crunchy, salty, tangy, and somewhat pickle-like flavor. So, try it. The second is arugula. We call it the fat-burning green. Alright, so this is among the most underappreciated greens available. It tastes peppery, almost spicy, and is packed with vitamin K1, calcium, folate, potassium, and magnesium, as well as a ton of naturally occurring nitrates that help blood flow. This is the exciting part. Nitric oxide, which promotes vascular health, is produced by your body with the aid of arugula. Extremely crucial for people with diabetes, pre-diabetes, or high blood pressure. In contrast to spinach, which is widely praised, arugula actually has a lower oxalate content. You will therefore be content if you have kidney stones. How can I use it? Use it raw, as a basis for a salad, or scatter it over grilled meat, eggs, or tacos. For a simple side dish, I would combine it with lemon and olive oil. Additionally, you can consume 1 to 2 cups of it every day. Absolutely no problems. It fills you up, adds flavors without adding carbohydrates, and, promotes detox pathways that aid in fat metabolism and hormone balance. Thus, it is inexpensive, simple, and effective. The third is your salmon that you caught in the wild. It will not be cultivated. The food will not be overdone. The skin on, the actual thing. As you are aware, omega-3 fatty acids, which are extremely anti-inflammatory, are abundant in this fish. Rich in vitamin D and B12, a fantastic source of clean protein and healthy fat, and selenium, which is excellent for thyroid health. Omega-3 will therefore combat inflammation at the cellular level, which will be crucial for curing insulin resistance, repairing your gut, and bolstering your brain. Because of its ideal 1:2 fat to protein ratio, salmon stabilizes blood sugar levels and keeps you feeling full for hours. How should I utilize it? I would air fry it with sea salt and olive oil, bake it, or pan-sear it. At least 2 or 3 times a week, try it for dinner. For added nutrition, keep the skin on and limit amounts to 4 to 6 ounces. And for you, here's a pro tip. If fresh wild salmon is too expensive, purchase frozen. It's equally good. This is the protein I would choose to consume frequently if I had to choose only one. All right. Now, cod liver, or cod liver oil, is a powerful source of vitamin D. It does sound a little terrible, doesn't it? I am aware. However, this material is nutrient-dense. Vitamin A, also known as retinol, is excellent for skin and immunity and can be obtained either eating the liver or taking a cod liver oil supplement. Additionally, vitamin D is excellent for your bones and insulin sensitivity. Once more, vitamin K2 supports heart and bone health. And once more, omega-3s are a huge help for inflammation. The majority of diabetics and those with metabolic disorders have low vitamin D levels. Additionally, this is the most bioavailable method of obtaining it. How would you like to utilize it? Try eating 1 to 2 ounces of canned cod liver or taking 1 teaspoon of cod liver oil 3 to 5 days a week. If you want to know, it tastes better cold. Additionally, I would advise searching for premium goods free of artificial ingredients. Try mixing it with lemon juice, chasing it down with water, or simply taking the capsules if the taste bothers you. Whatever suits you. Your insulin, skin, and hormones will all appreciate it later. I think number 5 will be the most popular choice. Perhaps, perhaps not. Grass-fed hamburgers, however, are crucial once more for the protein-to-fat ratio. We would prefer 70, 30, 80, or 20 ground beef. The secret is right here. You are consuming healthful saturated fats when you get the fatter version. It's all right. Iron, zinc, and high-quality vitamin B, not just B12, as well as a protein source that doesn't actually raise insulin levels. Less hunger, fewer cravings, and more consistent energy levels result from the fat's ability to slow down digestion and avoid blood sugar spikes. Additionally, because the beef is grass-fed, it contains CLA, a fatty acid that promotes fat reduction and reduces inflammation. How do you utilize it now? Burger patties can be prepared and consumed with cauliflower rice, eggs, or greens. Once you cook, you can eat twice. Excellent for preparing meals. Additionally, you can try to eat 4 to 6 ounce portions a few times a week. All you need to do is omit the bun, top it with sauerkraut, and add some avocado. There it is, your blood sugar-friendly supper. You do realize that this is a comfort food that works for you? Not against you, then. Just make a sensible decision. Walnuts are going to be number 6. That is a blood sugar brain food. You're going to replace pecans with walnuts for good reason. Walnuts are rich in antioxidants, magnesium, manganese, copper, fiber, and omega-3 and alpha-lipoic acid. They are the best nut for brain health, which is important if you're seeking to treat or avoid cognitive impairment brought on by diabetes. Occurs frequently. Additionally, they seldom affect your blood sugar levels and have a good fat-to-protein ratio. How are they used? Eat a handful as a snack, then. They can be chopped and used to yogurt or salads. Add it to chia pudding. We previously discussed. If you like low-carb muffins, these are for you. However, keep some walnuts close hand case you are a person who gets hungry in between meals. They will keep you going without raising your insulin levels. They are also surprisingly fulfilling. Don't go crazy, please. This is a pun. Due to its high calorie content, limit yourself to 1 serving per day. Extra virgin olive oil will be number 7. This gold is liquid. All right, it's essentially the king of fats that reduce inflammation. This is what makes it so fantastic. It is rich in monounsaturated fats that are packed with polyphenols that promote heart, brain, and metabolic health. It facilitates the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins from other meals. It even has the same anti-inflammatory effects as ibuprofen without the negative side effects. How do you utilize it now? 1 to 2 tablespoons can be drizzled over salmon, arugula, or salad. By the way, don't use it for high-heat frying. Instead, use it to finish cooking dishes. Due to its high calorie content, limit yourself to 1 serving per day. Extra virgin olive oil will be number 7. This gold is liquid. All right, it's essentially the king of fats that reduce inflammation. This is what makes it so fantastic. It is rich in monounsaturated fats that are packed with polyphenols that promote heart, brain, and metabolic health. It facilitates the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins from other meals. It even has the same anti-inflammatory effects as ibuprofen without the negative side effects. How do you utilize it now? 1 to 2 tablespoons can be drizzled over salmon, arugula, or salad. By the way, don't use it for high-heat frying. Instead, use it to finish cooking dishes. For an amazing dressing, mix it with apple cider vinegar or lemon juice. Please make an effort to obtain the genuine items. It should taste somewhat spicy and be cold-pressed in a dark glass bottle. You are already winning if all you do after watching this video is to use olive oil every day. Let's zoom out a bit, then. All 7 of these don't have to be consumed daily. However, you will begin to notice noticeable changes in your body if you incorporate them into your weekly regimen. Here's an example of a typical day for you. For instance, you can eat sauerkraut and arugula with scrambled eggs today. Meal with a handful of walnuts on the side. Dinner would be grass-fed beef patties served with a large arugula salad. You can also prepare a lemon and olive oil dressing, right? Additionally, a hard-boiled egg and a few walnuts can satisfy your hunger in between meals. You can have steamed veggies with olive oil and wild fish for supper. Additionally, if you'd like, you can optionally add a little portion of liver or a spoonful of cod liver oil. That's all. No charting every gram, no meal replacement powders. Just real food with genuine benefits. Therefore, don't become overwhelmed if you are struggling with weariness, abdominal fat, or blood sugar problems. You don't have to make all the changes at once. Begin modestly. Choose 2 or 3 items from this list, and then essentially base your meals around them. Be consistent and keep things simple. That's what produces outcomes. These superfoods aren't in vogue. These never go out of style. Instead of working against your biology, they work with it. The best thing is that you will most likely like eating them. By the way, if this video was helpful, please like it, share it with someone in need, and leave a comment telling me which of these foods you plan to try first. We might also talk about creating a grocery list or meal plan if you would like me to do so. I appreciate you watching me today, then. I'll see you in the upcoming video.